Well, it's because whenever I get calls, it completely cuts off completely. It cuts off completely, you know.
Yeah, y'all don't want to be stocking.
So I gotta run to the store real quick. So I said I'll get live once I come back. You guys got some? Nah. This is what we have for lunch. Chili cheese fries. I didn't even finish mine. I lost my appetite. I lost. You know when you're eating and then you hear some stupid shit and then you just appetite? That's what happened to me right now. And look, I still got wings. I didn't even finish that. Like, babe, was your stuff like on the sauce?
I don't know. It's some stupid shit too, man. I mean that too if I can eat stupid shit.
Yeah. This lemon right here. I just bought this lemon and it's so soft. Like, I don't even know how I got it. Usually I check my lemons. This one here is so soft, like I smushed it or something. Dang, this one right here too. Here, baby. No, baby, don't put all that in. Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, when I got a phone call earlier, my light completely shut off. And I had to leave real quick anyways, go pick up the food and stuff. So I was like, I'll just get back on live when I get home. So that's what I did, because I wasn't take my live with me. But good thing I didn't do that, because my live would have been cutting off. Because I noticed when I try to do live from my truck, well, like if I'm driving, the lives cut off and on. But if I'm in one spot, then it will be good, you know? I don't know, it's weird. But hey, baby, put these two things on there.
Down where?
Down there.
Dad forgot his keys.
And then no, he got his keys. Give me that right there. So I'm making pozole. That's why I put making pozole part 2. Because my live ended earlier. I bit that one. Put that one out. I like Wingstop, but it has to be like right on the sauce. Uh-oh. My phone fell. My phone fell.
The trash is full.
Okay. All right, so that is ticket.
You threw all the plastic bag.
It's okay, baby. Baby, you get that trash bag out. Take that whole trash can out of here. Gotta get thrown off. This is for my son for lunch. But I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator and I'm gonna give him what I didn't finish because I don't want to go to waste because I'm not gonna finish it. He's on his way right now, so we can say that for later because everybody had food left over. Everybody had their own wings and their own fries, and nobody finished it. I got Oscar. My phone, I hope it stays like that because I have my phone on the charger and I have like my 2 candles holding it. So hopefully it stays like that for a while. Yeah, oh, that was nice. Your dad did tell me to wash that because he went back to his job to Danny. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. He was 4 already, baby. He said he was 4. I gotta wash dishes. I don't want to wash dishes. I really don't. I just reposted a video, guys, so probably go look back on my community tab right now. I reposted this. It's this vlogger that's here in Houston, and she is reporting a 12-year-old girl that's missing here in Houston. And the girl snuck out of her house, act like this same little situation about this girl that got killed not that long ago. This 12-year-old girl snuck out of her house. She stole her mom's truck, and she went to a hotel to meet the guy. And she left her mom's truck there, and they don't know if the guy took her. They don't know what happened to the girl, but they're looking for the girl right now. So I reposted it on my community tab. I would show y'all, but I don't know if I'll get a copyright for that, like for showing somebody else's video, you know. I really don't know how that goes, but yeah, she is missing, and she went with an older guy, which is dumb of these people. I swear, like you're going to a hotel with a minor for one, so that's bad off the bat. Only 12 years old. And you're a whole grown man, and you give them your ID. Like, what were you not thinking? If the parents report her missing or whatever, and they see where her last phone was at, her phone, the parents tracked her phone. She has I think an Apple Watch or something like that. And you would think that they would use somebody else's name or something for a hotel or something to be smart. Like, no, this idiot went over there and he uses ID and everything. So now they're looking for him. He's like a person in interest. I don't know how to say it, but you know what I mean. So they said that they're gonna be looking for him to ask him where is she. But it's obvious she got there with him. Well, no, she met him there. She took her mom's truck, and then from there they disappeared after an hour and a half. They were only there for an hour and a half. So obviously there was cameras there, because how they know they were only there for an hour and a half? So obviously she left with this guy. So where is she? Hopefully, God forbid, nothing bad is going on, because it kind of reminds me of the young girl, Jocelyn, that got killed here in Houston. And her mom found her that same way. Her mom pinned her, or ponged, or whatever you call it, her location, and it showed that she was at a bayou. So the mom said that she went to the bayou. This was early in the morning. She got up for work, right? Mom got up early in the morning. If you haven't heard the story yet, if you're not from Houston and you haven't heard the story, the mom got up early in the morning to go to work. She went to go wake up her daughter. Her daughter wasn't there, so she was like, "Where's the daughter at?" So she said that she went outside looking around in the apartments. Was like, "Did she come outside? You know, whatever." I live in Houston. Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, that I don't know if you watch Grizzly. She's like a news type thing out here in Houston. I want to meet her one day. I'm gonna meet her one day. And it's okay, baby. And so anyways, the mom pinned her address, and the address showed that she was at a bayou. The mom was like, I don't know why I didn't do it in the first place. The mom's like, the first thing I thought about was she probably went outside to go talk to her friends or something. I don't know, you know, because she's a kid. This girl that had got killed too, Jocelyn, how old was she?
Like, yeah, around my age.
Yeah, she's like 12, 13 years old. Yeah, she was my oldest daughter's age. And so she said that when she went back inside and realized her daughter was nowhere to be found around there, she pinned her address. I mean, her location, and it showed that she was at the bayou. So the mom went to the bayou, and when she got there, the homicide and everything was already there. And she told the police and everything, I pinned my daughter's address, and it's saying that she's here. You know, is this my daughter? Like, what's going on? The cops were like, they couldn't tell her nothing, which sucks, because I heard a lot of people saying this when they come across terrible incidents like this, and they have to like go identify the family or whatever, you know. So anyways, the cops told her they couldn't tell her nothing right there and then, because they had to prove that she was a parent, and they had to see who the little girl was, basically. I guess identify her or whatever before they even let anybody claim her, like the mom claim her that was the daughter. So anyways, the mom said she literally went back home to the apartment, and she waited for like 2 hours or an hour and a half, something like that. And the detectives ended up calling her and telling her that, yeah, it was her daughter, and they needed her to go up to the headquarters, like the Houston Police Department in downtown, to Soccer. Hey, Soccer. And I don't think so. So yeah, now there's another 12-year-old girl. Soccer, you're gonna have to go.
outside like that. No, you can't.
I'm sorry, guys. Soccer, you know what you're doing. You do that, you spam people's channel. But I think you know what you're doing because people that do that, they already know what they're doing. 90% of the time, they know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to spam people's channels. Hold on, let me see. What the heck? So yeah, I had reposted that on my community tab. So I was like, dang, another girl missing? That's crazy. That's sad. My shirt's all wet. I swear, that's why every time I see you cooking or whatever, I'm wearing the most ugliest clothes that I got that I could destroy. Cause look, I get all wet and dirty. Like it doesn't matter what I do. Like I'm gonna get wet and I'm gonna get dirty. All right, so I'm making pozole, right? I have the chicken right now boiling. If you missed my first live, guys, I have the chicken right now boiling. What is pozole? Letty, you don't know what pozole is? I'll show you. It's green pozole. It has hominy and chicken in it, and it's green. So yeah, Grizzly was over there and she had posted on her YouTube and she was saying that we eat it a lot. Yeah, we eat pozole a lot too here. I haven't made it honestly for like probably like a month probably. Yeah, it's really good, Letty. It really is. So I'm boiling the chicken right now. When the chicken finishes boiling, I'm gonna take that out and I'm gonna throw the hominy in there so the hominy can start cooking. Is it just me? But since you like pozole, y'all like pozole, right? Okay, y'all like pozole? Y'all like your pozole with a lot of lemon? Cause I love to have a lot of lemon in my pozole, like a lot of lemon. I need a lot of lemon and a lot of hominy and a lot of cabbage. Like I don't know, it's just give me the hominy, the cabbage, and the lemon, and I'll be good. But the chicken, it's good too. Don't get me wrong, but. Way on top, guys, way on top in the corner up there, it gives you a little option to like my live. If y'all could please like my live for me, I really appreciate it. I think on top, I don't know, from different from like the phone, like if you're watching on the phone or a laptop or a TV, everything's different. Like to like people's videos, it's different. It's different spots. Pozole menudo, pozole just has lunch, a boring tuna sandwich with onions. LOL. You want to see what I had for lunch right now? And I'm disgusted. I only had a little bit. I'm gonna show you what I ate, but I didn't even finish it. I saved it for my son. I told my son, I called him. He's at work. I'm like, "Are you hungry?" So I have a lot of food. Wings. Nobody ate their food. My husband just spent like $85 just on wings and fries with cheese. And I got so much Oscar. Like I only ate like 3 wings. I'm not even lying. I don't know why I got Oscar. And then fries that I just poked at. Cheese fries. And a ranch. I know, baby. It's holding my phone. Wingstop goes hard. Wingstop is so good. Man, I love Wingstop. But honestly, I never ever get wings with a bone in it. And that's my favorite wing. It's my specific order. Yeah, I know. Honestly, the order I always get when I go to Wingstop, I get the regular buffalo. Light on the sauce, okay? Because that sauce, if they put too much sauce, it's sour as hell. It's like eating a pickle. Or like... Really? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the wings with a lot of sauce. Like I'm really not. And I'm making pozole too. And now I'm looking at the pozole and I'm like, but I gotta cook it for dinner, you know, because I gotta cook dinner. And if we don't have enough food and everybody's still hungry, we'll have pozole. And I don't even know why I'm even still doing it because nobody ate all their food. Nobody. Everybody packed their food up. Like everybody, it just happened so quick. We just all started packing up.
Yeah, like I was saying, like 1 minute we started packing up.
I enjoyed the little bit of that I ate though, but man, if you put too much sauce in there, it tastes so sour. I don't like that. I would turn y'all my way, guys. Y'all could. I still talk to y'all, but I will turn y'all my way. I can wash dishes, but my phone is dying. Nothing new. So I have it on the charger. Is Lala still in here? Lala, say something if you're still in here. Yes. Katie, are you the same Katie that was in here earlier? Let me know. You look the same, Katie. Because my phone completely died. Yep. Okay. My phone completely died. Died. My light completely shut off because somebody called my phone. I'm back. LOL. Thank you, Katie. I'm glad you're back. So this is part 2 of making pozole, okay? Because I know I had to end the live earlier. And then when it cut off my live, when my husband had called, I couldn't get back on the live. And I had to go pick up the food anyways and all that. So I was like, I should get back on live when I come right back. So that's what I did. So I gotta wash all these dishes. I like washing dishes. I hate washing dishes. I really, really do. I thought that must have been what happened. Yeah. When somebody calls, it cuts off my live. I don't know why it does that. You know what I should have did before I went live right now? I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I wonder if that affects my live or what. Because I notice when I'm on live, I get calls, it does that. And I don't want to keep on like getting off and then coming back and then getting like, you know. I would have still been on live if I would have, if it would not cut off, because I was going to take y'all with me to go pick up the food. Because we got Wingstop, Katie. I don't know if you've seen it, but my husband got his Wingstop. Man, I'm disgusted. I feel like a blow-up fish. Are you full, sweet dog? You got Oscar? I don't know why everybody has Oscar, like everybody.
After my first bite, it tastes good. After a few bites later,
I think we were eating with our eyes. I think that was the problem right there. Huh?
This is what we need to do. It's like hot.
Thank you, baby. You never had Wingstop, Katie? No way. You don't know what you're missing out on. My son likes it a lot, but yeah, I've never had it. It's really, really good, Katie. It really, really is. I always get the regular buffalo wings. Light on the sauce, okay? Because if you get too much sauce, it's gonna taste like you're eating nothing but sauerkraut. I don't know if you ever had sauerkraut, but I guess the closest to it, I guess you could say, tastes like you're drinking pickle juice or something. That's how sour it is. So I always turn light on the sauce, and I ate this one wing that it had. Cough that water. I know that water is loud as heck, and I know it's just in y'all's ears. Because I didn't realize that one time I was going through my life, and I'm like, I need to start calling off the water because you can hear the water perfectly under here. That's why when my kids try to come and whisper to me and try to talk to me, they come right here, right? And the phone's right here. I'm like, do y'all know my speaker's right there? Like, they can hear you perfectly. Yeah, too sour.
You should have went to Dollar Tree.
Yeah, it was too much. And I told them light in the sauce too, and they still, but it's okay. Because like my husband said, he got an extra order. He didn't know. But it was a kid that ordered, that took his order, you know? So my husband was like, the kid got my order wrong. He gave me an extra order. I was wondering why it was so much. My husband's like, he didn't say nothing because he didn't want to get the kid in trouble. And I was like, understandable, because we have a look at my shirt. I think I'm cute. I wasn't gonna change it, but I'm like, nah. I'm about to smell like chicken and hominy in a minute. I know I got Oscar, right? Just thinking about pickles is making me get Oscar. I'm all like,
so I can't wait.
I'm gonna drink this water. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I want to barf.
I can't wait to go to Dollar Tree. Like, I don't know when we're gonna go, but I'm ready to go so I can finally get my desktop or my flippy chair.
We'll go tomorrow, baby, because tomorrow we're gonna go to the mall.
To get my shoes.
So you gotta go buy some stuff.
Like early in the morning? Were dad's at work or dad's at work?
Mm-hmm. Dad's at work. You're silly. No, for real. The wings with the too much sauce, I can't do it. And not only that though, I like to get the wings with that have the bone in it. My husband likes to get the wings that has that's boneless. And I want like the wing with the bone, like. And we eat Wingstop so much. You know, I think I'm just starting to be over Wingstop. I'm not gonna lie, because we eat it so much. Hey, do any of y'all have kids going back to school? Do any of y'all in here got kids? I know there's a lot of people that I talk to, their kids are like way older than mine. I'm like, am I the only one with smaller kids in here? Y'all the only ones that am I the only one that puts their pots in the stove?
Man, I need water.
I don't have no room for it. Because look, I already have all my pots. 5 pots could go up there. 4 pots, I'm sorry. And I already have it filled up, so that's my life. That's my life. I'm gonna cut this cabbage up right here with y'all right now. And lemon. For the pozoles. So once this chicken is finishing, oh, that's what I'm saying. So if you weren't in my last live, you didn't see what I put in the water. I put onion and I put bay leaves. Bay leaves gives your food a lot of flavor. Any soup that you make and you put a bay leaf in there, it's gonna give it so much flavor. The bay leaf alone. Mine are 20. Oh, okay, yeah. A lot of people that I talk to, their kids are like that same age too. Well, my oldest kid is 19. And my youngest kid is 10, my little baby doll.
I can't wait.
And I have a 10-year-old, 12, and a 13-year-old, and a 19-year-old.
Oh my god.
About to be 11, baby. So yeah, that's my life. I got a lot of babies. Must be nice though to have all your kids like old like that already. Not old like that, but I'm saying like that age, you know. I can't wait till all my, well, I don't know. I say that, but then I don't know. I think I'm gonna miss like all my kids being small. I remember when all my kids were smaller, my girls were smaller. I used to do their hair and I used to do all kind of stuff. And now I can't do nothing to their hair. They don't. My baby doll, my smallest little girl, she's barely letting me touch her hair, like do it like the way I want to do it. But when it comes to school and stuff, I gotta do it her way. And I'm like, let me do it my way, like, you know. But that's just how it is. And they grow up. They don't want it your way no more. It's their way. So that's one thing I hate, and I always say too when I try to do her hair and she don't let me a certain way. I'm like, dang man, this is why I say enjoy kids when they're small, because when they're small you can dress them up, do their hair, all that how you want, and when they're big you can't do any of that no more, because they want to dress and they want to be themselves, you know. They don't want to be who you want them to be. Basically. They want to be who they want to be. Alright, so I got my little baby cutting board.
This is my cutting board?
That's my baby's cutting board. I got this cabbage. I'm going to cut it up. I'm only going to cut half of it, okay? Always take, I don't know about y'all, okay? Don't listen to me, okay? I'm just telling you what I do. But I always take up this top layer. I don't know why. This top layer got to go. Baby, bring that little fan out of my room, sweet doll.
It's hot.
It's starting to get hot in here. Now I'm boiling this chicken. And it is hot as heck outside right now. I swear I cannot stand that. Remember that guy when we were getting home earlier? He passed by with the little dog.
Yeah, so cute.
Isn't he so cute?
Hot dog.
Well, anyway, when I was on live and I was standing here talking to y'all earlier, when I got on the first live, I heard a dog scream. And I looked out there and that white guy was out there. he whooped his dog. And right now, he took the dog back outside to use the restroom. I think the dog's using the restroom inside. And he took the dog back outside, and the dog didn't want to use the restroom. He was all screaming at him. He picked up the dog, and the dog's just like, I can't stand anything like that. He came back in the house. But there he was right there right now. I'm probably like, nosy Rosie, like, you are nosy. Yeah, when I see hear stuff, yeah, I'm gonna be nosy. I heard the dog scream earlier. I ain't crazy. And I looked out, and what, baby?
I can plug right here the Wi-Fi and your charger.
Okay, let me see. Right, come over here. Turn it this way. And put it on number 1.
This one's loud.
Yeah. Turn it this way. Hey, Miss Black. Oh, I think I seen your name somewhere. Then you commented on my video, if I'm not mistaken. If you did, hello, welcome. Your name looks familiar. I think I've seen it. I remember a lot of names, guys. People that comment on my videos, I remember the names. If I see them, I remember. Well, I think I probably like, how you remember? If you're over here saying you think you seen this lady on your channel. I'm good at kind of memorizing. Like, hey, like I said, I think I seen your name somewhere. Yeah, I love your vlogs. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I seen you comment before. Thank you so much for watching my vlog. I appreciate it. If you're new to the live right now, I am making pozole, okay? So I am cutting up this cabbage so I can throw it in here so I can drain it. Because we do pour the cabbage into the pozole, like the soup after you're done. It's like a topping for the soup, you know? Probably should have got the big cutting board. I'm over getting this little bitty cutting board. Struggling because I'm choosing to, okay? So don't feel sorry for me. Okay. So then you just turn to the side like that. You just start, you know what? Let me cut half of it because it's about to be everywhere. Alright. And I'm gonna put it in some cold ice water so it can clean it. I understand doggies gotta get, you know, disciplined, or not disciplined like that, but I understand you gotta get after them, whatever, pooing or whatever. But spanking them is not, it's not an option for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's animal abuse. I don't like that. Like, how about you bend over and let me whoop you like you just whooped that dog and see how it feels. Let's see if you like it. That way. All right. Pour it all in here. Now I'm gonna cut the lemons, the limoncitos. Pozole has to have cabbage in it, like it has to. So I don't put that in there while I'm cooking it. I put it in after. If you stay here long enough, or if you don't have time, you know, you want to come back, watch the live later on, you'll see exactly how I make the pozole with the bowl, you know. Alright, where's my lemons at? So I'm gonna cut them open like that because I have the lemon squeezer, right? What you call it? Close that up. It's not really nothing hard about doing pozole. I'm not gonna lie, it's really easy. I do gotta do the tomatillos. I gotta boil them, so I'm gonna clean tomatillos out and boil them. These are tomatillos. I'm gonna rinse them off real quick. I'm gonna boil them because after they like get really boiled, I like soft, I blend them up. Just put them in some water. Boil them. Nothing hard. I think that's the hardest part, honestly, about the pozole is doing the tomatillos. And it's not even hard, but like you just gotta boil it and blend it. That's the only work, really. Like I said, everybody does theirs different. Okay, so look, my neighbors, I said this before. My neighbors, the one that taught me how to do pozole. And they will use tomatillos, right? And they would use cabbage, lettuce. They'll get a head of lettuce and clean it and throw it in the tomatillos so they could get you know soft like with the tomatillos, with the green tomato. And then you blend it all up. So I was wondering, I'm like, why do they use cabbage? I mean lettuce, because you're only supposed to use tomatillos. But the lady was telling me was because, you know, the whole point of the pozole is green pozole. You're supposed to get it green. So she said that's the way they've always did it. And they were straight from Mexico, you know. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do it the little shortcut way, like the way you taught me. And I've always did it like that. So I got tomatillos, right? I'm going to blend all that up. And it's going to make a good size sauce. And then blend it up and I'm throwing it in that pot. And then I use this sauce right here, too. I throw it inside there. And it's tomatillo sauce. That's what I'm saying. Y'all could take the easy route out, and y'all just buy a tomatillo sauce. That's all. You can just buy the sauce and not buy tomatillos, and just pour the sauce in there. Look, tomatillos. So I'll throw this whole thing inside there too. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Black. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I try. We have hard times sometimes, but you know who does it? You know, especially when you got all little small kids and you know. But it's fun. I enjoy right now that we can, you know, a little bit. All my kids are gonna be old enough and they're gonna be leaving the nest, you know, and that's when it's gonna be really hard, and that's when I'm gonna miss these days when they're younger, you know. If it was up to me, I have my babies living with me forever, but I know that, you know, they want to grow up and do their own little thing. And that's what I tell my 19-year-old. If you don't know, I have a 19-year-old. And he has his own car and all that, so he'll be out on the streets, you know what, well, for one, I don't have a kid that goes out there and messes up. I have a really good kid, not for nothing, I really do. He doesn't get in trouble and doesn't give us no problems at all. And so, when he goes out and stuff, I still worry about him, and I'm still calling him and texting him. He's like, "Mom, I'm okay." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but like, I'm a mom. I'm gonna be worried about you. I'm gonna, you know, want to know what's going on, you know." But I don't want to like get on his nerve and be like, he's gonna be like, "Dang, like you don't let me breathe," you know. But I don't think us moms, I don't think our job. I know our jobs don't never end. If you're a real mom and you took care of your kids and you give it all to your kids, I could say what I'm saying, because if you're not a real mom and you left your kids, or if you're somebody that don't have a parent, don't have a mom or a dad, you're not gonna understand me. Okay, us parents, our job is never done. Never done. Doesn't matter how old you are. Look at me. I'm 36 years old, and I still go to my mother's house. And no, I don't go to my mother's house to get anything from her. But I still go to my mother's house. She still sends me back home and stuff. She still cooks for me when I go over there. You know, she still called me her little baby girl. Like, and look how old I am. So that's how I want to be with my kids. That's how I'm going to be with my kids. A lot of people not understand. A lot of people will not understand. People don't understand that kind of stuff. Like I said, if you don't have a mom or a dad, you never had a mom or a dad in your life, so you're not going to understand. You know, you're just not going to understand. Or if you're a mom and you left your children, you know, you're not going to understand. You're not going to understand what it is to be a mom and to be a full-time mom and to, I don't know, because a lot of people say, you know, well, when your kids get older, you know, it's a saying out there, like, your kids get older, fuck your kids. They get older and you go on with your life and they go on. Yeah, I understand all that, but it's never going to be F my kids. Like, my kids, they're always going to be my kids. I don't care how old they are. I don't care. Look at my son. He's 19 years old. I'll make him lunch if he calls me and tells me, Mom, I'm hungry. Are you making something? Or Mom, I'm at work. I'm pass by. You got something to eat? Or I'll make something. I don't care if I'm not cooking. I'll make something. Exactly like I'll do for my husband. If he calls me and be like, I'm hungry, make me something real quick, I will. Like, that's just what I do, and I'll do that for my son. Like, I don't care, you know. I don't care if he's 19 years old. My boys are 20, 23, and it drives me crazy when they don't answer when I call. I know, Black, who are you telling? I'm the same way. Let me tell you, even my son knows. I would literally text him and I would give him those eyeballs. I send like a text message, like emoji with eyeballs, and he already knows it's serious when I send that. Because I'm like, I'm calling you, ain't answering. Because I know you see me, I'm calling you, because we all know you kids, because they're still kind of kids, you know. I know that you have your phone in your hand 24/7, or you got it in your pocket and it's vibrating or it's ringing. You're not gonna play with me, so why ain't you answering my phone call? You know, man. When my son, I left off to college, I cried so freaking much. I cried so much because the first day he was there, and I'm so glad that now he's gonna go back to school. He's not gonna leave here no more. He went to Sam Houston University. He's gonna stay here and he's gonna do classes online and stuff. And I'm so glad that he's choosing that, because when he left, I cried so much. And my husband looked at me, and I don't know if that's just dads. I don't know. I think that's just dads. I don't know. I'm starting to realize there's a lot of dads like this. Okay. But my husband will tell me, like, you're over exaggerating. He's big now, you know. Suck it up. He's good. And I'm looking at him like, you shut the. This is my kid. Even though it's our kid, okay? But I'm like, this is my kid. I always say all my kids are my kids, okay? But they're both of our kids. But I'm like, no, I'm a mom. Don't tell me what. No, we're not gonna do that. If I'm gonna sit here and cry for hours, that's what I'm gonna do, you know. And it was really, really hard when he had left. Well, the first day he was there, he wanted to go get something to eat, and he wants to go get something to eat. There's like, by Sam Houston, there's a lot of different like restaurant stuff around them. So he walked to a restaurant, and I had his location on my phone, you know, so I could see when he would leave the campus and stuff. And I had seen that he had left, and this was the first day that he had got over there, okay? And we packed up all his stuff early in the morning, whatever, and we took him out there. We dropped him off because he had to go set up his dorm and all that. And the whole way over there, I cried, okay? And then that evening, he FaceTimed us, and we're FaceTiming, we're talking and stuff, and he was like, well, I walked over here to Whataburger because I'm hungry. And I was like, Wiggy, I call him Niggy. That's a little nickname I have for him. I was like, Wiggy, why are you walking over there, Daddy? Like, we could have ordered you some food or something. Like, don't be walking. But I know he's a big boy now, you know. And I know there was a friend over there that was with him, but his friend didn't go that same day he went. So he was out there by himself for like the first week. Well, without knowing anybody out there. So, when he had called me and told me that he was at Whataburger eating by himself, because, you know, he don't know nobody yet, and he's just eating, and then he's gonna go back to his dorm and go to sleep, I started crying and crying and crying. I swear I wanted to get up and I wanted to just take off over there. It only takes me like an hour and a half to get over there from Houston, because it's in Huntsville. And so I was like, I just wanted to get in my car and just take off over there. Like, I just wanted to just go. Like, I was like, no, I gotta go. Like, my son's over there by himself. Like, he ain't got no family. Like, I was not feeling it. I cried and cried and cried and cried. I'm not even lying. And almost the whole time he was over there, I cried. It started getting better. You know. But as the days went on, you know, and I started realizing his friend was there. He started having more fun, you know. He was going on all these band trips with, you know, all his college friends and stuff. And I'm like, okay, you know, he's having fun. I was really, really happy for him. I was just sad for myself. So I'm like, dang, I'm not used to having my baby boy here. Because I've told all of y'all before in a lot of my videos that I had my son when I was 15 years old. And so we grew up together. So when he left me, it really, really broke my heart. It's like I was, like my dad was leaving me or something. And that's because I lost my dad at 15 years old too. My dad was killed at 15, when I was 15. And so when he left me, it's like it took a big old piece from me, like a piece of my heart, you know. It was just really hard. I don't want any of my kids to like ever have to leave my house. I know one day they would want to, but I would never ever tell them they're gonna have to, or you know, like no. If my babies want to stay here, they always stay here. And my mom's the same way with me, and my mom's the same way with my brothers and my sister. And that's why I'm very thankful to have a mom like that. And I think that's why I'm a lot like that, because my mom's like that. I do believe that me growing up, my mom should probably sat me down and taught me a thing or two. Because I probably when I come out pregnant at 15 years old. And I probably would have finished my nursing school. I probably would have did a lot of stuff. And I didn't. I was just young. You know, I was young out there trying to just, you know, live life. And, well, without living life, right? But obviously, no. Because now that I'm older, it's like, dang, man. I wasted all that time when I could have got stuff done. So now I have to get stuff done now that I'm older, right? But I'm blessed. Everything's gotten done. I'm good financially, you know, mentally. I'm good. I mean, I have anxiety, really bad anxiety days sometimes, but I'll be okay. Nothing that I can't beat, you know. But yeah, when my son had left, I cried a lot, man. And I was like, and every time I would go see him, we would go see him like every other weekend. Every other weekend I went over there, and I'll take him all kind of stuff from over here. I'll make food, take it to him, go grocery shopping for him, and my husband will tell me, he would get on me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is just real life, all right? I like to be very, very transparent with you guys. My husband will tell me, you know, the kids are gonna get older and they're gonna move on and live their life. You can't keep on saving them. I know that, but like right now that their mother is here, I could be there for them, like, you know. My kids are always gonna be my babies. I don't care. Like I said, my mom right now, if I need somewhere to go, my mom's gonna be like, come over here. I got a room and everything for you. You come stay with me. I don't care. Like, that's what my mom is, you know? I'm never ever going to go without as long as my mother is alive. Ever. Ever. I call my mother right now and tell her I need you. And my mom don't even live in Houston, but she's going to come right now. She'll come. And so I'm like that with my kids, you know? And every time that I'll go see my son, on my way back home, I will cry. I vlogged it. Y'all see vlogs and y'all see shorts where we were going to see him in Huntsville. And I would cry the whole way home because I had to leave him out there, like an hour and a half away from Houston. I had to leave him over there because that's where he was living at now, you know. And it was so hard. So I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen to him? Like, I'm gonna have to like rush this way, which I'm thankful that he was here in Texas, in our state, you know, where I don't have to drive too far or I have to fly somewhere. I was grateful for that, but it was still too far for me. An hour and a half was still too far for me. It was still too far for me. I felt like I wasn't gonna get there fast enough. So when he had called me for the holidays to go pick him up, because you know they have to leave the dorm for the holidays, and come back home and stuff. They could stay there at the dorm, but you got to pay extra money and stuff. So for the holidays, he came back home and he told me to come pick him up. Well, he was gonna wait a whole week before he came home. He's like, Mom, I can go home already, but I'm gonna wait for a whole another week, and then I'll go home. I'll call you. You can pick me up. I'm like, okay. Well, no. He said that one day. The next day, he called me and said, I'm ready to go home. Can you come pick me up? And when I tell you, I've never drove out there by myself to go see him. I never drove out there by myself. My husband would come with me. Me and my husband would go together. My husband will take off of work every other week. He'll take off one day of work during the week. So all my kids went to school, my smallest kids, once they get on the bus to go to school, we went to the store and we went to go get some stuff for my son, and we went straight out there to Huntsville to go see him, and take him stuff and pick him up, take him to go eat. Every time we picked him up, we take him to go eat or whatever. And I would cry, right? So when he called me and told me if I'd go pick him up that one day, and I was like, I thought you said you're not come home till next week. You want to come home today? He's like, yeah, like I really, really want to come home today, Mom. Like I think I'm ready to go. And my son, he doesn't just tell me stuff like that. You know, he'll usually be like, well, it's okay, Mom. Yeah, I'll wait for a week, or you know. But when he told me he was ready to come home, I was like, my son's ready to come home. Like I'm going to get him. I don't care how I'm gonna get over there, but I'm gonna get over there. I'm not even lying to y'all. I never drove out there by myself because I was always scared because it was too far and I felt like I was gonna get lost through GPS, because we had to take GPS. And When I tell you, I drove out there by myself to go get my son. I called my husband at work, and it was early. And I was like, babe, Daddy just texted me and said he's ready to come home. And he's like, for real? I thought he said he wasn't coming out till next week. And I was like, I don't know. But he texted me right now and said he's ready to come. I go get him. That he's ready. He already got everything packed. I'm like, so my husband was like, what do you want to do? Do you want to go get him? I can't get off work right now. And I was like, well, yeah, because you can't get off work. You can't get off work no time this week. You're not going to be able to get off till next week. And my son's ready to come home right now. So I'm about to make it my business. I'm about to get over there. So let me tell you, the whole ride over there, I swear, I was so nervous, but my mindset was, I have to get to my son. I got to get to my son. I kept on thinking crazy, like something could be going on over there, you know, and that's why he's saying he's ready to come after all. He's ready to come home early. I was thinking the craziest things, regular, typical mom stuff, you know. And so I drove way out there by myself and went to go get him. And I was so happy when I drove up to his dorm, to the building where he was staying at. I wanted to cry, literally. I was so happy. I got out the car, and he came down from his building, whatever, and I was like, what do you need me to help you with? We'll bring all your stuff right now back home. Come on, I'll go get all your stuff. And he got all his stuff, and I brought him back home. And then after that, he didn't go back, and he ended up staying here. So yeah, now that he's working, he has his car and everything, he's gonna start doing his classes and everything again online, and he's gonna be paying for everything by himself, you know, so it won't be a big burden on us, me and my husband. So yeah, but it was really, really hard. And then come to find out, he said that he had went through like a depression over there. He's never ever told me. Every time I went over there to go see him, we would leave. He looked happy. He looked like everything was okay. Like, you know, that's what I seen. At least that's what I thought. That I thought I knew my son. I thought I knew everything was good, but obviously I didn't. Because he said that every time we had left he's like, Mom, every time he would leave, like, I'm not lying, like, I would feel so depressed. And he's like, and the only time I ate good is when you and Dad came. I was like, what do you mean? You have a lunch plan here. You can eat lunch whenever you want. We send you money. You could go get your food. If you don't have food if we don't have money, we send you whatever. You don't have no money at the time or whatever. There's a lunchroom that's open all day, every day that you could go to. It's on the campus. I'm like, why weren't you eating? He's like, I don't know. I just wasn't eating. I felt like I was like kind of going through like a little depression or something. He's like, I've never ever felt like that before. And I was like, and he didn't tell me this till after the fact. When me and him were going to the store one time, and that's when we had realized that he was gonna be staying home for good. He wasn't gonna go back. And he's like, Mom, I already got enough credits and stuff. I know I could do it online. And I was like, okay, you know, let me wash my hands. I was like, okay, well, you know, we can do it online, and you know, you want to stay here, you know, be my guest. He had his Apple laptop. He had everything. His desk had everything at home, internet, everything he needed. I'm like, you don't have to go. You already stayed over there for a couple of months. You could come home. And we were going to the store one day. He started telling me that he felt like he was going through depression, that he would like cry sometimes in the nighttime. He's like, because I don't know, like, he's like, especially when you and Dad would come see me, when y'all would leave, it was like really, really hard for me. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I wish I would have knew that. And I didn't know that. You ever drink water that tastes like steak? Am I the only one? When you're really, really, really thirsty, you just add you drink the water, it tastes so good. You're just like, where has this water been at, you know? Yes, my kids' dad told me they're men now. Leave them, leave them. And you know, Black, I have said this story before. Are you still on here, Black? Well, I'm gonna say it again real quick, okay? I said this before. I do understand that concept when the men say that they're men, then they have to learn how to be men or whatever. Even girls, because I got 2 girls, and I'm like so scared for my girls. I don't want my girls to go. My oldest daughter, it's like she's ready to go. She's just like, I'm ready for this life. I'm ready to go to college and live my best life. Now my little baby doll, she's like that. She don't want to go. She's scared. She's already telling me, and she's already in 5th grade, okay? And she's already telling me she doesn't want to move. She doesn't want to even think about having to leave us one day. I'm like, no, baby, you can stay, Mama, as long as you want. As long as you want. You can live with me, go to school. I don't care. My babies don't have to leave, none of my kids. But my oldest son, he was ready to go. He thought he was ready to go, okay? Now he looks at me like, and I'm like, I told you. Told you were going to miss me one day. And I told you were going to miss my cookie one day. And one day, one time he had FaceTime me, and I was eating a soup. And he was like, man, that soup looks good. And I was like, and this is just a soup. And you used to complain when I gave you soups for dinner. I'm like, because sometimes I didn't want to cook. I'm like, I'll give you some soup with lemon. Because all my kids love soup with lemon and Valentina sauce, you know. And he was like, I know, but I'm not gonna lie, I would have never knew how much I was gonna miss soups, but your soups are so good. And I was like, so anyway, so now he understands the whole thing, you know, like you're never gonna have it as good as you have it here at home, you know, that concept, you know, you're never gonna have it. There's nobody gonna put up with you and be there for you like your parents, okay? And a lot of these kids don't understand it, but I'm telling you right now, guys, you will have to if you have smaller kids, you'll have to let your kids go and experience that and understand it. I'm saying because after my son came back home from college, he was living with us, right? And he ended up moving. He wanted to go move with his friend. So he moved out. He went with his friend. And now it lasted like 2-3 months. And he was back home. So that was the first time he ever moved out and like moved with somebody else. Because the first time when he moved out from our home, he went to college. And the second time he's like, I'm just going to move with my friend. Because my friend's going back to school too. I'm going to go back to school. You know, we're going to roommate, whatever. Like we're going to, you know, they're going to help me out. I'm going to help them out. No. That's not the case. And we told him that before he left too. Like, there's nobody going to be here and be supportive and let you do and help you do the things that us parents help you do. Nobody else is going to do that. Nobody else is going to do that. So he did that. He moved out. Yeah, like 2 months later, he called me. Can you come pick me up? I'm ready to come back home. So now it's a lesson learned for him. Now he'll literally say, he'll smile, he'll laugh when I tell him, Dede, I told you. Like when he wants to do certain things, and I'm like, Daddy, we had a conversation about this. Remember, it didn't work out. Like, let's not go back that route because you already know. Now he don't think about it twice. Now he's just like, yeah, you're right. Because I always tell him, don't ever move in with friends. Don't ever move in with family. Not saying your family wouldn't be there for you. I have a family, really big family here in Houston that will always support me, always be there for me, and I can always count on them. I can move with them if I have to. Any little thing, you know. But it's not good to money and living with family and money and family and living with family it's not too, it doesn't ever work well. It'll always be problems. So now my son has that in his head because I've always told him, if you want to keep having a good relationship with your family, your cousins, your friends and stuff like that, don't move in with them because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna it's not gonna work out. But hit the couch, baby. I'm like, it's not gonna work out and you're not gonna be able to live there for free and they're not gonna help you like the way we help you, you know. I don't know about y'all guys, but I am very, very good at water intake. Like, I love water. Yes, they don't understand how expensive it is. Son wanted to leave, and he came right back. Yeah, they'll come right back. I'm telling you. They'll come right back. And I'm saying this, guys, because I've had some people that I know personally that went through this with their kids. And I literally had to tell them, too, like, look. And that's because my son has never been in trouble ever in his life. My son's 19. He's never been in trouble. I've said this 1,000 times, and I'll say it again for the people that are new in my life. He's never been in trouble, never been suspended, nothing. Never even got a phone call from the school from my son, ever. He's always been an honor roll kid. To this day, he's a smart kid, very respectful kid, and everybody always tells me, man, you got lucky to have a kid like that. And that's what he was going to school for. Matter of fact, he was going to school to be a band teacher because he loves kids and he loves teaching kids because that's what he was doing his last 2 years of high school. He was like a leader in band. He was like helping out. He had his own little classroom of band students and stuff, like little rookies that he was training basically. And he had his mind straight. He still does. He's going back to school and all that online, like I said. But there was a couple of bumps, like that bump in the road where he wanted to leave and move with his friend, and it was a whole big deal. My husband was like, "Oh, you want to leave? Oh, so since you want to leave, you think you're grown? I'm gonna cut off your phone." Because my husband has always paid his cell phone bill. So that day he left, my husband was like, I told him if he leaves, I'm cutting off his phone because he wants to be grown and he wants to go live the big boy life. To pay your cell phone bill. And let me tell you, I cried. I was like, no, how am I gonna talk to my baby? Like, no, don't cut off his phone. My husband's like, he has to learn. He has to learn what life is about. Going out there and living with other people, and it's just not going to work out. And we're trying to tell him, Jackie, he's not listening. So I'm gonna cut off his phone so he can learn. So my husband cut off his phone, okay? Well, he ended up getting a new phone like 2 days after that. And I was still staying in contact with him through like a text thing, but he knew why his dad cut off his phone. And to this day, he doesn't have resentment towards his dad for that. He says, you know, like, yeah, for real, lots of y'all told me I would never notice that. And he's 19. He's 19 now, and he already knows that, like, don't ever mix money with family. Don't Don't ever live with family, even friends, family and friends. You know, if you want to stay in good terms with your family and friends, baby, don't do it, baby. If you want to stay in good terms with them, don't ever mix those two. So yeah, he left and he came back and he called me, told me to come pick him up. He's ready to come home, and I brought him back home. He started telling me all kind of stuff, like well, they were doing this and they were doing that, and I had to pay all this. Yeah, you were working. You had to pay all that. You weren't even paying that here, not even half of that. How are you paying almost $700 over there, and you weren't giving us $1 over here? We didn't ask him for $1. We didn't ask him for anything. My husband just told him, you work, you pay for all your school stuff, you pay for all the stuff that you need, and that's all. I'm not asking you for rent or anything. And so he still had a problem with that. He was like, no, that he was ready to go live with his friends and live his life. And, you know, it always sounds like peaches and cream, right? That you're going to go live with a group of friends and you're all going to be friends, live together. It's always going to be all peaches and cream and fun. No, like, it lasts for a little bit, yeah. It's going to be fun for a little bit, but it's bound that it's going to die down because something's going to happen. Somebody's not going to have their money for the rent. Somebody's not going to have their, you know, have their money for the food or whatever, and there's going to be problems. So that's exactly what happened with him. And now he knows he ain't doing that no more. And he came back home, and that's because before he left the house, my husband told him, get you a second job, show me you have a certain amount of money in your bank account, and I'm going to go get your car off the lot. He didn't want to do it. He thought that we were just being too hard on him, and he wanted to just go and live with his friends, and he wanted to figure it out. That lasted for 2 months. He came home. And now that he's home, he has him a little job, about to get a better job. He's about to start working with my husband. And he has his car. My husband took him to the car lot, got him a car from the dealership. And we told him, who's going to do all this for you? You see, you left us, went to go stay with your friends, and they didn't help you do nothing. They literally use you for all your money, literally. And now you're coming back home, and now we got to pick up the pieces, which is okay. That's what we're here for. We're his parents. But there's not nothing good out there, you know, for them. You know, like I'm saying, living with the people, it's just not good. So now that he can start making good money and stuff, he's gonna get his own little apartment. We're gonna help him do it though. He's only 19. He's gonna get his own little apartment. He has him a brand new car that he pays for. We don't pay for it. He pays his own cell phone bill. He's only 19. He pays his own cell phone bill. He pays his own car note, pays his own insurance, and he gives us $400 a month. Because my husband was like, when he came back home after all that happened, he came back home. My husband was like, okay, you're still working and you're making more money. So since you're over there paying that much, living with them, and you had such a problem with us, that we were telling you to get another job and save up your money so we could get you a car, because that's why he left, because it was like too much for him. My husband was asking for too much, right? My husband was telling him, you got to get another job, you got to save this certain amount of money, and I want to see it in your bank account, and then I'll get your car. Well, to him, okay, it was too much. We're asking for too much. But anyways, when all this happened with all his friends and stuff, he ended up coming back home. He ended up doing everything that we told him to do in the first place, and now he has his own car and everything, and now he's about to get another car. He's about to turn in this one and get a more newer 2005 car, a kind of little car that he wants, because he's paying for it. He's making good money. He's paying insurance. He's doing all that. He's been having this car for going on 3 months, and he's been paying everything by himself. And my husband's like, okay, you're going to give me $400 a month because you got the money, and you're going to go over there and support everybody else, but you're not going to support here at home. You do eat, you sleep here. You gotta, you know, everything here. And it's not being me, but like, it's like my husband said, it's teaching them how to be responsible, because these kids do not know how to be responsible. They do not know. They do not know. As I was telling my son, you know, you go stay with your friends, there's like 4 of y'all. At least 2 of y'all, 3 of y'all are gonna know what responsibilities are. But half of y'all ain't. I told my son, like you didn't know what responsibilities were. When you moved out, we were still paying your cell phone bill. You didn't know what it was to pay your own bills. So I don't know what made you think that you were gonna just go out there and move with somebody and it was gonna be just as better. It was gonna be perfect. No, it's not the way it goes. So I'm glad that he's in there for himself. I'm very happy he's in there for himself. And I cried a lot when he had left too. When he had moved out, I cried a lot. And as I was like, dang man, I was just worried. Regular mom stuff, worried about my son, like, you know, who is he with? Who is he around? I hope nobody hurts him, you know? Stuff like that. But he learned. He learned. Oh, so that's what I'm telling y'all. Is black still in the trash? Really? But Okay, pick up that water bottle on that floor over there. Black, are you still in the chat? I know I said that earlier. I was gonna tell you something, and I didn't know if you were still in here. I need to get a new bowl. This thing's all stained up already. Where I like done burnt it up. Can you see that? I throw the meat up in there and it like burns it. I mess up all my Tupperwares like this. I really do. Okay, yes. Okay, so look. Black. Okay, so let me tell you, I took care of my grandmother, right? I took care of my grandmother. And my grandma, to the day she had died, she was so worried about my uncle, which is her son. She was so worried about him because she's always raised him. Like always did everything for him. He didn't know how to live on his own. And remind you, he was already in his 30-somethings when my grandma was living with me. And my grandma had to come live with me because my grandma got real sick, so my grandma couldn't live on her own no more. Even though my uncle was living with her, right? My uncle was living with her. Ugh, these pants, I swear. Those hot wings, those fries got me feeling like a blow-up fish. I feel like I'm just like, you know, I'm already fat. I feel fatter. And my grandma, to the day she passed, these things are done already. To the day she passed, she will always say how worried she was of my uncle. She was so worried because she did everything for him. And she didn't know how he was going to do it when she was gone, because she already knew she was going to be passing. And let me tell you real quick, because I know I'll start walking away and I'll forget to tell you, Black. So let me tell you this little story time real quick about my grandma. And so during the week, I would take my grandma to her house, because she did have a house, but it was in Rosenberg, Texas. And I live in Houston, Texas. So I would drive her to Rosenberg, to her house, because she did have a house, but like I said, she couldn't live there because she was really, really sick, and she had to come live with a family member. And this was my dad's mom. So, mind you, I hardly went around my dad's family after my dad had passed. I really didn't go around my dad's family no more. And she went to the hospital, right? And I got a phone call to go pick her up. I mean, I got a phone call to go see her in the hospital because she really wanted to see me. So my mom called me and said, I think you should go see your grandma. I don't think your grandma's going to make it. I was like, really? I didn't know she was in the hospital. So I go to the hospital. The next day, I wake up early in the morning, send my kids to school, and I'm like, I'm going to go to the hospital. And the hospital was in Sugar Land. If you're from Houston, you know where Sugar Land's at, right? So I go to Sugar Land. I drive to Sugar Land. I go to the hospital to go see her. She was so happy to see me. I hadn't seen her in years. And she was like, oh my God, you know. She looked really, really good. She was in good spirits. But her daughter was there with her. Her daughter lives in Dallas, and that's her only daughter. And the daughter was telling me that her mom, which is my grandma, can't go back home. And the daughter's like, I can't go stay with her neither. I got to go back home because my aunt has a business and everything out there in Dallas, in Fort Worth. So she was like, I gotta go back to Dallas. And mom was saying she'll go back to Houston with you. And I'm thinking to myself, like, did they already have this planned? I mean, you know, like, I know my grandma, but I'm like, I hadn't even seen her in a while. Like, but of course I'm not going to say no. Of course I was like, yeah, of course. I'll take her home. And so I brought her from the hospital and brought her home. And the day I brought her out the hospital, the whole way home from the hospital, she was talking about my uncle. And there's a perfect example of teach your kids how to be responsible. So God forbid one day we're not here tomorrow, our kids will know how to live on their own and know how to survive, you know? Because my uncle didn't even know what to do without my grandma. Just like my grandma didn't even know what to do without him. Like, she's like, who's going to take care of him? So the day she died, she would cry and say, who's going to take care of him? Like, who's going to take care of him? Who's going to do for him? Nobody's going to be there for him. She was so worried. She died worried about my uncle. Like, literally. She passed away so worried about him. And to this day, we don't even know where he's at. He's homeless somewhere in Rosenberg. I don't even know where. Sometimes I wish I could just go out there and go see if I could find him. But I don't even know where he's at. I did ask my brother the other day if they've seen him or anything like that. And my brother said that they haven't seen him or anything. Even though they don't live out there in Rosenberg, they always go out there because I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. And they're still like real close to my dad's family. So they always go around them and stuff. And I was like, have you seen, you know, uncle whatever? And they were like, no, we haven't seen him. And that's because my aunt. Okay, so fast forward. My grandma, while my grandma was living with me, she got really sick, and she had to move to a nursing home, and she couldn't live with me no more because they said that she had a real bad bacteria, and she couldn't be around me and the kids. So she was living in a nursing home. Well, the nursing home put her in hospice because she had got real sick. Like, she declined really, really fast, but she lived with me for a couple of months before she passed, right? So she got sick and all that. We took her to the hospital. They ended up saying she had bad bacteria. From the hospital, she got sent to a nursing home. In the nursing home, she was there. And let me tell you guys, when I used to go see her in the nursing home, I had to put on like a whole white suit to go see her because she had like a bad bacteria. I don't know the name of it, but where we had to walk in the room. Anybody that walked in the room, you had to have that suit on. It's like a whole white suit from head to toe. You know, like the suits they made people wear when the COVID was here and stuff, like the doctors used to wear. It was something like that. And so she got really, really sick. I used to go see her, right? I used to go see her in her nursing home, and she used to always cry and tell me, "Don't leave me. Don't leave me, Jackie. They're being mean to me here." I'm like, "Grandma, I can't take it with me. I wish I could have. I ain't gonna lie. I could still like hear her voices in my head when she would tell me that when I would leave, and she would cry and tell me she didn't want me to leave her there. She didn't want to be there." And I was like, but I could not bring her home. She had to go somewhere where there was no kids at. She couldn't be around kids. I don't know what it was. I don't know what bacteria it was. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what it was. But I found it really, really weird too that she couldn't be around me and the kids. Well, me, when I used to go see her, they said I could go in, but I had to wear the suit. But my kids couldn't go in. So her daughter ended up coming back from Dallas and picking her up from the nursing home because she was in hospice. And the nursing home had called a family member and said, yeah, come pick up a family member. She's already in hospice. She has to go somewhere where there's no kids, somewhere where she's confined in a room, whatever, and just take her to basically rest and till her day comes, basically. So when my aunt came out here to Houston to pick her up and took her back to Dallas, my aunt said the whole way to Houston she was telling my aunt, please take care of your brother, take care of your brother. And my aunt was like, I will. Well, my aunt didn't do what she said she was gonna do. My aunt said that she only gave him money one time after my grandma had passed, and after that she said that she told him she was not helping him no more. And so now he lost my grandma's house. We don't know where he's at. He's out in the street somewhere. And we don't know where he's at. And every time that when I get after my husband, and I tell my husband, like, don't be hitting at my kids. And I think all of us moms are like that, okay? Let's just be honest. I'm speaking for myself. You don't have to say if your husband's like that or if you're like that, that's fine. But I'm thinking about myself. Okay? But I know that's just how dads are, So every time that we'll get after my son or he'll tell my son stuff or whatever, he would always tell me no. Because I remember hearing your grandmother cry over your uncle. And I'd be damned if my kids, my husband always says, I'll be damned if I'm laying in my deathbed and I can't even pass in peace because I'm worried about who's going to help my kids because my kids don't know how to be out here by themselves and they don't know how to make money and do things on their own. My husband always says that. The day I pass, I want to know that all my kids are good and everybody has their own jobs, doing their own thing, living by themselves, paying their own bills. It's like I want to make sure. My husband always says that. I want to be in my deathbed, and I want to die in peace, knowing that my kids are going to be good. I don't want to be in my deathbed worrying about, oh my God, what's going to happen to my kids? They don't know how to do this. They don't know how to do that. Who's going to do it for them? Like I'm talking about like life stuff, like being independent, living on your own, making your own money, working, stuff like that. That's what we're talking about, right? He's like, I don't want to be in my deathbed worried about that. Like, no. Why didn't your aunt want to take care of your uncle? Because he was a drunk. He would like to drink and he would like to be crazy, act crazy, And my aunt, all her kids are all old now. They're all old. They all got their, not old, but they're all old enough. They all went off to college. My aunt and my uncle have their own business, so they left their business to their kids. So their kids are running a business, their old business right now. They want to travel the world, her and her husband want to travel the world, and like live life, and my aunt was like, I'm not going to stop my life to take care of a grown man that doesn't know how to do anything for himself because my mom chose to baby him all his life. She's like, I'm not going to do that. And I understand where she's coming from. I really do. I understand. But I mean, me personally, I can't leave my brother out in the streets like that. Me personally, if I knew that my brother was out in the street or something, I'll go looking for him. I'm not going to just let my brother or my sister or my cousin or anything just out sit in the streets, But some people can. Some people don't have feelings like that. You know, I guess you could say it like that. Some people don't have feelings. I'm not saying my tia doesn't love her brother, but I do understand what she says. Like, I already lived my life. I already raised all my kids. I got grandkids. I got kids that I don't got no kids at home. Like, why am I gonna start all over again? Because my mom chose to. What you're making? I'm making pozole, Lala. Lala, are you the one that commented on my video about me changing my settings from original to, from individual, from organization to individual? Are you the one that, green? I'm making green. Are you the one that commented that? Please tell me. Yes. I still cannot figure it out. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna have to shut my whole YouTube channel down and I have to start all over again. And if I have to do that, I don't know if I'm starting over again, guys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But right now, I'm still monetized. I'm still making money off of it. Like, I could look up my settings on my YouTube and it'll show me how much money I'm making so far. I'm literally making money as I sleep. It's so cool. But can you call YouTube to confirm? Man, I cannot get a hold of it. Man, let me tell you right now, if you're a content creator and you do YouTube, let me tell you right now, getting a hold of YouTube and all that is like so hard. I don't know why, or unless I'm doing something wrong. But let me tell you, it's been hell for the past week and a half trying to get a hold of YouTube people, trying to get a hold of the YouTube AdSense, Google Help. Man, I done did everything. That has to be so frustrating, Katie. And so I hope that I don't have to shut down my whole YouTube, because from what I heard, I will have to start all over again. Because I should have did my AdSense setting, whatever. I should have did it right the first time. And they said probably it's hard to change. That you can't change it. That's a setting that you can't change. Like, you could look it up. It says you cannot change it. Yeah, I literally looked it up. I literally seen videos and people were saying, unfortunately, man, when you make this mistake, a lot of content creators don't know, but when you make this mistake, on your AdSense account, on your Google account or whatever, it's called AdSense too, AdSense or whatever. They said when you make the mistake, you literally have to start all over again. I'm like, are you kidding me? I work so hard for my channel. I hope I don't have to do that. But it said it doesn't matter if you are either one. Yeah, I know. But okay, look, Lala, you want me to show you something? I'll show you right now. I'm gonna show you what it says on my end. I have my laptop right here. I talk so much. I'm gonna go through a whole gallon just talking to y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna show you, okay? I have my laptop right here, but I need to open this thing real quick, okay? So yeah, I'm looking it up. I can talk to y'all real quick while I'm doing this, and then I'm gonna get on the laptop so I can show you all on my end. It says it doesn't matter, but that since my stuff is set on organization, it's asking me for tax papers from my organization, stating that my channel was an organization. I'm like, and honestly, guys, that's what I'm saying though. If you're a YouTube content creator and you're not monetized yet, and you haven't got all your watch hours in and all that yet, man, do not fill out none of that AdSense, all that stuff. Don't fill it out until you do your research on it and you do it right. Because if you fill it out wrong, I heard that it's impossible to change. And so I've been trying to change it. When I tell you, yesterday I was on my laptop for 2 hours trying to figure it out. I was literally sitting outside of my patio sunbathing, okay, like I'm cute, and trying to figure this out. Because I'm like, there's no way that I worked this goddamn hard on my channel for me having, there's no way that I work so hard on this channel and then I have to just shut my channel down. There's just no way. That there has to be another way to change that setting. There has to be. I'm gonna show you right now on my end what it looks like. And it's asking me that I have to send a paper from the organization, from the IRS, that I've been filing taxes on my organization, and that it's an organization. I'm like, because I thought the same thing too. I'm like, organization? isn't the same thing? I said the same thing too. I'm like, isn't the same thing? I mean, it's my YouTube channel. I mean, it's not an organization, but I'm like, what's the difference? I mean, I don't know. But it's very, very difficult. So I'm telling you right now, guys, y'all want to do YouTube? Be really, really careful on that paperwork you fill out, because I don't know what the hell made me put organization on there. I should have put individual, not organization. Don't tell me why. Don't even ask me. I don't even know. But it's not easy to change, and you can look it up yourself. I done looked up all kind of videos, and then half the videos that I come across, they don't even speak fluent English. IRS related, yeah, it's IRS related, yeah. Because remember, guys, I'm getting paid on YouTube, so I gotta file this on my taxes. It's so yeah. So I leave that chicken broth in there. I leave that in there. Hold on, Lala. Let me open this last one. So yeah, it's telling me to send paperwork about the from the IRS. It's giving me a couple of options, but all them options is basically I have to show proof that I have organization. I'm like, what proof that I have that I do YouTube? I don't get no paperwork from YouTube. I'm not even getting paid. So what paper I'm supposed to get from IRS? I don't know. But it's very, very, very confusing. It really, really is. And like I said, I wish more people from the United States would do videos on it so it could be helpful, because all the videos I've been seeing is nothing but people from different countries, and I don't understand what the hell they're saying. And it's like, it's not working. Not only that, though, I'm looking at them and I'm like, nah, you look like a goddamn scam. You look like you're trying to get all my information from my YouTube channel and get inside there. I don't know, something crazy. Like, no, you could be telling me to do all this because you're trying to get into my channel or something. I don't know. You know? Because I always go through the comments. I look at the comments to see what people say, like to see if it was helpful, or a lot of people are like, well, this didn't help none. We didn't understand what you were saying, and that didn't help the situation. And believe it or not, there's so many people going through the same thing I'm going through right now. When it comes to their YouTube channel, I'm like, what the heck? Like, they should talk about this. They should, like, you know, say something about this, so people won't be making this mistake, because it's hard. And that's what I'm telling you. There's a lot of people going through that same thing I'm going through right now. And I don't see nobody I don't see nobody that's getting it resolved. Everybody's literally saying, I would literally have to shut down no, baby, close that.
You want me?
Baby, that's not yours. Close that. Close that. I have a lot of people telling me that, I mean, I have a lot of videos I'm coming across, people telling me that I'm gonna have to shut my whole YouTube channel down. So if y'all see me just disappear, y'all know what happened. And I don't know if I'm gonna start again. I don't want that. I really, really don't, guys. I've been doing everything I possibly can to try to do it. Try to fix it. I done reached out to freaking everybody and their mama. And nothing. Nothing.
Super thirsty.
I told my husband, I swear, if I have to shut down my YouTube channel and I work this hard for all this, I'm not gonna, I don't want to do it. Yeah, Marty, remember the problem I told you I'm having about the whole YouTube AdSense and whatever, and I put my settings at organization. I don't know. I'll show you right now. I'm gonna show you right now, Marlene. I'm gonna show you right now on live, so you can see. Or should I show you through text message? Well, I was gonna show Lala too. So y'all can see what they're asking me for. They're asking me for some paper for organization, and I don't have no organization. So that I was telling them, I'm like, well, not telling them, but I was looking at videos and stuff, and I'm like, how do I change my setting from organization to individuals? I don't have an organization. It's an individual channel, and they were saying that's impossible. And they were saying that I would have to start a whole new channel to to change that. I have to use a whole nother Gmail or email, and then something about the AdSense. It all comes out to the YouTube AdSense. I'm putting more water in there because I want more juice in there. All right, and then I'm gonna pour. Y'all see that I already boiled the tomatillos? I'm gonna blend those up, and then this is a can of blended tomatillos. Is it through Google? Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on, I'm gonna show you right now. So if you want to do it the fast way to make pozole, and you don't want to do the tomatillos, you don't have to. You could buy these salsas right here, and they're just as good. Oh, this one. So I bought one of these, and then I bought the tomatillo. I'm gonna blend those up. I'm gonna show y'all, guys. I'm gonna show y'all, okay? But just give me a real second, all right? Because I gotta put the sauce in there, and then we'll let the hominy sit right there for a little bit. But I'm coming. So this lady, because there's like this Google community something like, where people, if Google can't help you, then the community, like the people community, will get together and they'll show you, tell you if they can help you. They'll tell you what they think you should do. Okay, yeah, ask them, Marlene. And then, okay. And, I did that settings wrong. So, yeah, if you're going to do YouTube, make sure you do that AdSense settings right, because once you do it wrong, you can't change it no more. So YouTube emailed me yesterday. No, not YouTube. Google AdSense emailed me yesterday. Was so freaking frustrating because it's like, I've been trying to get a hold of y'all, I'm like, I've been trying to get a hold of y'all, but y'all real quick to email me and tell me that y'all giving me 3 more days, but they said they'd give me 45 days to fix the problem, or like to set up my account. And I'm like, but how am I supposed to get a hold of somebody about this one little issue? I got everything put together. It's just that one freaking setting. That one freaking setting that I have that I can't change. Let me show y'all. Let me put you on my business real quick, all right? Hold on, let me dry this counter, because I don't want my laptop to get wet. What was that, baby? Baby, put that food over there, baby. Give me that water bottle. I think that was your dad, and he left it here. I'll drink it.
Put it where? This one?
Lala, you know how many times I done called Google Ads and they told me they cannot help me? That the only thing they help me with is the ads on my video, but they don't help me with that? I'm like, but it all has to do with Google Ads, because y'all clearly sending me an email telling me if I don't get this done in a certain time, that y'all take my ads off of my video. I'm still gonna be monetized. I'm still in the YouTube partner program, which I don't understand. I'm still in that program, but I can't get paid through Google AdSense, because that's how you get paid, through Google AdSense, right? That's my whole problem right now is with Google AdSense. And so I was like, y'all clearly told me that I have to change the setting, but I don't know how to do it. So what am I supposed to do about it now? Do I start a whole new AdSense account? Do I make a whole new email? Or what? And I kid you not, I came across a couple of people and they told me that I'll have to start a whole new channel. And I'm like, no. No, look, let me show you. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you right now. It's not as easy as it sounds. I wish it was that easy. It's not. It is not at all. Okay, so my account, YouTube Studios. Oh crap. Okay. I just see your comments right now, Marlene, too, about the video, about the comments. I was about to start reading my comments. I was like, no, that's not what I came here for. Okay, YouTube Studio, right? Then I go to earn. If y'all know about how the YouTube studio goes, right? You go to earn, right? I go to earn. So right here, look. Right here it says, see that? Action required, right? What does it say? Yeah, action required, right? Okay, so then I go to get started, right? And it goes to that, right? Because it's not set up yet, so my money's not in there yet. So then it says, action required. There's something to check in. Check in your absence account, YouTube payments account. It says that right there on top, right? Because I'm not finished filling everything out. So that's why it's saying that. So I go to payments, right? And it shows me that. Provide some info about yourself to continue. That keeps on popping up. So then I go to that, okay, verify now to see what information they want from me. And then this pops up. Your organization's registration document. This right here. And it tells me to submit it. You see that? So I'm like, okay, a letter or notice issued are stamped by the IRS, such as CP 575 that confirms your employer identification number, a copy of your organization's form 8871, or 9090 from the IRS website, a state issued certified of business registration and corporation, your organization's most recent SEC filing, including Form 10K, a business credit report from Equifax or TransUnion. I don't know why they don't need a credit report. Or this is stuff that I can submit. Either one, right? A dated letter requesting verification for a government or public agency written on a official agency letterhead. I'm like, okay, I don't have an organization though. So what the hell are you? I don't understand. Go straight through Google AdSense website. Yeah, I did that. Hold on. Stay right here.
That's crazy. She needs some milk.
Anyway, you made it late. all your food. So yeah, I try to go through the Google AdSense and all that, and it's not working, guys. It's not working. So I don't know what to do. So if y'all don't see me on YouTube, but even though honestly, I think I'll still vlog on here, and I'll probably start a whole nother channel if I have to. I don't want to, but you see, look, and this is right here. Identification verification. Your payments are on hold. You need to verify your identity to receive payments, or ads will stop showing by September 3rd. Yeah, I'll call you, Marlene. I'll call you later. We could probably FaceTime or something, or we could talk over the phone or something, and we could kind of see how you could help me. If your son knows about it, I don't know. Because I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I already did everything. And my husband's really, really cute. I mean, cute. Well, he is cute. But my husband he's really, really good at messing with the computer and stuff. That's what he does at work. You know, he's the manager. And, correct, you have to verify yourself. Yeah. But when I click that other stuff pops up. Look, I'm going to click it, take action. I click it, and it brings me right back to this. Right back to that screen. And then I go to verify now again. And it takes me back to the same thing. I showed y'all this screen because there's not nothing on here y'all could steal or take. You know, I don't want to say y'all take anything, but you know, people probably like, why are you doing that in your life? I did my license and verified my bank account. Yeah, we have all that information already in. It's just that one setting. Okay, so let me show you. Let me show you the setting that I'm talking about on Google AdSense. AdSense. Let me show you. Wiggy, you do not have to smack. My son was over here smacking like he haven't ate all day.
Oh, you're not here for?
Oh, now y'all getting me stuck back on this. Now I want to be stuck on it again. Man, yesterday I was like crazy on this thing, man. Because it's so frustrating. And y'all get on my channel, you already see I have ads and everything, but they're already saying that my ads are going to stop on the 3rd if I don't get it situated. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do, though? Like, if I can't get in contact with nobody, nobody's calling me back, nobody's contacting me back. You can't talk to nobody in person through this thing. It's really, really hell. And it all boils down to is when you get monetized or right before you get monetized. I remember doing those papers. Well, not papers, but it's like a digital. It's on your YouTube channel. Like only us can see it, right? Us, if it's our channel, you can see it. And it gave me the options to like start the monetization and all that kind of stuff. And I filled it all out. I don't know why I put organization. I don't know why I did that, but I did. But I would never think that it was gonna be this hard to change it. It's like, so you mean to tell me we can't talk to a Google assistant, somebody, and we could like verify ourselves? We could email our license or whatever to y'all, so y'all could see it's us, and then change the settings for us. I mean, there's no way it could be that hard. I don't understand. I really, really don't. Okay, now I'm gonna show you. But man, whoever does YouTube, I hope they pay attention to what they do before they do all this. And a lot of YouTubers that I've been watching so far and that I've been, you know, seeing, like checking up on to see how to fix this problem, they're all saying that same thing. Like, man, when you do YouTube, always be careful. You know what you're doing in this section. If you do it wrong, you will pay the consequences. And I'm like, what? You gotta be kidding me. If I gotta open up the YouTube channel, it's gonna be about me being stressed because I did all this work for this one channel and I can't even get money off of it. Even though, like I said, I'm making money off of it right now, but a little bit, all my dollar signs are gonna be gone because they're gonna take my ads off. It's just so freaking frustrating. See, because look, all my, I'm still getting paid. I still got dollar signs. But by the 3rd, they're gonna be gone. Shoot, I didn't make that much in money, like, you know, just through ads, but shoot, just in like a week, I made $35. I mean, you know, I don't want that to stop. Like, I really, really don't. Like I said, I worked hard for this channel. I don't want to lose it, but I don't even know what to do no more. I really, really don't. Like, I done did everything. I was at the point yesterday where I was about to delete the whole, not my whole account, but I was going to delete my whole the YouTube AdSense. I was going to delete it and try to recreate another one, but good thing I came across a video. But then you already know, man, when you look up all these other videos and you're trying to figure out stuff, everybody's saying something different. You just get confused. You're just like, you don't even know what to do, you know, or to what to believe. But I know a lot of videos that I came across, they said that you have to start that all over again. I have to start another channel. God, that's what I was going to show y'all, right? Where it says organization, I was going to show y'all that. I know, that's what I said, Marlene. Like, how am I going to do it? Start all over again? And my monetization, everything done went through. They done went through all my channel, saw that I approved for it. Everything's good. It was just this one problem. So it's like, there has to be a way I could fix this. Like, there's no way. There's no way this can be fixed. I don't understand. But probably there's no way. How did I get to that? Now I'm lost again. All right, customize. How in the heck did I get to that? Oh, I think it's right here. Yeah. Okay. My Google account. I'm on my Google account. Payments. Oh, personal information. Oh, I don't even know if I can show y'all this. Yeah, I don't think I can show y'all this. But yeah, it's just one setting that I have. Marlene, if we talk it around, then I'll show you. So I was thinking, I'm like, so can I change? Do y'all know if I could change my email to my channel? Because that's my issue, right? Because each email that you use for a channel, like I use a certain email, right, for my channel. Well, that's the email that I have the Google AdSense on. So they said that you only can add one AdSense per email. So I'm like, so can I make a whole email and make a whole new AdSense account and add it to my channel? Like, how would I add it to my channel? That's I'm confused. It's frustrating. Just thinking about it again, I'm getting frustrated. All right, so I already put the hominy in there, right? Now I'm gonna put a little bit of adobo in there, like seasoning. I don't wanna have y'all worried for me. Don't worry about it, guys. If y'all see me, y'all see me. If y'all don't, y'all know what happened. I explained it to y'all. And I'm not saying I'm gonna delete my channel, but if I try to change my email or anything like that, and my whole channel gets erased, then, you know, I guess it was meant to be. It wasn't time for me to be great. It wasn't time for me to be great. So I gotta take it for what it is, you know? But man, I would hate for that to happen. I really would. I busted my butt from our channel. Posting consistently. I'm gonna keep on posting consistently. I'm gonna keep on doing that. Like I said, if my channel don't get erased, but I just can't get paid off of it, all right, fine. I'm gonna start. Well, I already have another channel that I never share with nobody, but I'm gonna start another family channel or something. Because like, what? And I will make sure I don't make that mistake again. I know there has to be a way, Marlene, but I'm telling you right now, watch, even when your son, oh, that's what your son does, right? Your son messes with computers, Marlene? Isn't your son what is your son? What does your son do? He just went to college, right? Yeah, he's my oldest. Yeah. But what does he do, Marlene? Cybersecurity. Yeah. Man, I'm not gonna lie, Marlene. I'll pay your son if he can help me do it. Like for real, my husband will pay him. Like, cause I don't even know what to do no more. Cause we done did everything. Like I said, my husband, he's really good at this computer stuff. He could figure stuff out, and he said like, Jackie, I don't even know. I'm telling you, when I tell you, me and him been on the computer hours trying to figure it out. And then somebody told me, delete your whole absence account and start a whole new one. Or so I asked you if we could put a whole new email on our channel, like change our email to put a new absence account. But I don't know. But I'm not lying. I'll pay. Not Aiden. I know it's Aiden. I just remember Aiden because he has my little cousin's name. I was gonna say Joseph. No. I forgot your son's name, but I know one of them is Aiden. Well, tell Aiden I'll pay him. Like, please. Okay, I need help. I don't know what's going on. You can change the email. Can I? Jaden, yeah. But you have an Aiden too? I know I remember an Aiden and a Jaden. There's a couple of them, right? There's 3 of them. I was laughing at their video that they were doing with the cookies and stuff. The crumble cookies. It's so crazy, like looking at teens, like yeah, Aiden too, yeah. And then what's the other one's name? Aiden, Jaden, Brandon. Okay, yeah. All right. You tell me that right now, and I'm only gonna remember Aiden by tonight. I'm gonna be like, what did Aiden say? You're gonna be like, no, Jackie, not Aiden, Jaden, or Brandon, because I just remember one name. That's Aiden. Brandon is an easy name though too. Jaden, I don't know why I wouldn't remember that, because I have a cousin and his stepson is named Jaden, so I should remember that. Youngest Brandon. Okay, the baby. So Jaden's your oldest one. Yeah. So you know what I mean, Marlene. When I say where's Aiden, that's me every day. When I say where's Aiden, you know what I'm talking about. That's pretty cool though what he does. Can you believe I'm making pozole today, Marlene? Finally. Marlene, did you even realize that I wasn't live yesterday? I had a couple people on my first live, because this is my second live today. I had people on my first live tell me they were waiting for me to come live yesterday. They were like, we came looking for you online. But I wasn't here. Yes, Jaden, Aiden, and Brandon. Jab. You got 4 kids? Yeah, I did realize the other one. Yeah, I told her to come live yesterday. You can go look at my last live and you'll see what happened. I don't want to get back to that topic. But I was a mess earlier when I came live. Go look, Marlene, because go look at my last live when we get off so you can see the little story that I told you, that I was telling y'all that happened yesterday to me. And it triggered me and I couldn't get on live yesterday. Go look at it. So man, yeah, hopefully I could figure that out, man. I gotta figure it out. I will. So this meat right here, I put in this tray, right? I just shred it. A lot of people I know they do cut their meat for the pozole, they do. But the way I was taught, I just shred it. Just like that. So after the homini's done, I throw that in there. Throw the meat in there. Open the door, baby. What is menudo? I'm not making menudo. I'm making a pozole. Somebody asked that earlier too. Menudo. I'm like, did I put that in my live? Because somebody came in earlier and said too, pozole and menudo. I'm like, pozole. Did I put that on the description on the live or something?
I think we did. Yeah, I got some more wings.
You done, baby?
Huh?
Man, if you don't know what menudo's so good. It's not for everybody because it has a lot of fat in it. Like it has it's not fat. What is it?
Okay.
Silicone? No, you didn't. But I'm asking. Oh, okay. I thought I did because somebody else came in earlier to ask me, "Are you making menudo?" And I was like, I looked at my last one. I was like, did I put menudo in there or something? Man, menudo's really, really good, Marty. A lot of people don't like it. Like my husband and them, my kids, none of them like it. I love it. Wiki, do you like menudo, Wiki?
What's that?
Right? I think my oldest son does, but not even him. Nobody likes it.
What's a noodle?
I really don't make it. Y'all really don't see it. But let me tell you, when I did make it, I made it one time. And that was right before I moved over here. And I made one big pot for dinner. I was thinking that we're all going to eat it. Nobody ate it, which I was like this, like, I hope nobody eats this. I can have it all to myself. Being a big back, you know? And nobody ate it. Nobody ended up liking it. So I ate that whole pot in 2 days. I'm not even lying. What goes in it? That's what I was going to say. I was going to say silicone meat. I forgot what that meat's called, but it's like, it looks like a beehive. Hominy goes in it. And that silicone meat. Yeah, I'm not lying, Marlene. I ate that whole pot by myself with a whole pack of lemons. Let me tell you, that whole week I felt like a blow-up fish. Remember what I told you, Marlene? That thing had me feeling, man, but that stuff's so good. I love it. Matter of fact, I need to call my tia and tell her I'm going to go over this so she can make some. Because I told her I want her to make me some. Because supposedly my mom and them said she makes the best menudo. And I was like, I got to taste my tia's menudo. She said, well, Mama, whenever you come, let me know. I'll make it for you. I was like, shoot. I'm coming next week. Okay, because we make something similar. We call it, yeah, mondongo. Yeah. Your husband. I was say your husband. My husband had made that for us too. The mondongo. Monfong? No, I don't say monfongo. No, monfongo is something different. Mondongo. And y'all put different stuff in there too, right? Look at that. I don't know if I can see it, but. Baby, clean my little table, baby. Fix those chairs and call off that light switch, though. Yeah, meat over there. So I would like it. But do you know what meat I'm talking about, Marlene? The meat that I'm talking about, it looks like a like a beehive, like God, what is that meat called? It's called something. Yeah. No, mofongo is different. Yeah. Cause my husband's mom made it first one time, then my husband made it first one time. I wasn't too crazy about it because of that. Those plátanos inside of it and stuff. I was like, because honestly, I've never ate plátanos like that until I got with my husband, and then I started eating them because he likes them, but he likes them fried, and they're not bad like that. He makes them like fried, and he smashes them, then fries them again, and they're like chips. They're really good. But I never ate plátanos like that. But my husband, oh my God. If he could eat plátanos every day, he would, like, for real. I just don't know how to pick them, so I never buy them from the store from him, because I don't know how to pick them. Because he uses the yellow plátanos for the corned beef, and then he uses, like, the black, old, moldy kind of plátanos for his fried plátanos to, like, eat by themselves with ketchup. I'm like, tostones, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what he makes, tostones. Yeah, I do know it's from the animal stomach. Yeah, that. Yeah, Marlene. So it has that. The only thing is that it has a way different flavor. My husband tried it, but he said he don't like it. He's like, that stuff is disgusting, but I love it. So it's just that and hominy. That's it. But my noodles really, really good. I like it. I like fried or boiled with mango. Yeah, my husband likes it like that too. Oh my God. My husband would be in heaven getting that. He loves that. We found a Puerto Rican spot out here in Katy, Texas. But he said it doesn't taste the same. He's like, it's just not the same. It's not like, real Puerto Rican food. He said the only way he's going to get close to Puerto Rican food is if he goes back to New York. I like the plátanos too, but I don't like them soft. Like, the only way I'll eat them soft is if they're in the corned beef, because I love corned beef. Corned beef is really good. And I never had that either till I got with my husband. All that stuff that you're saying, I never ever had it till I got with my husband. Yeah, I was moving my phone, didn't I? I don't even look at this page. Get off of here. Every time I see this stressful stuff, I'm like, get off. My YouTube stuff. I'm not lying. It's been stressing me out. It really, really has. So I think that's what I think I'm gonna try to do tonight. I think I'm gonna try to change my email and do a whole nother AdSense account and see what happens with that. Because I mean, I don't know what else to do, and I'm scared to do that because I don't want to like mess up my channel or like accidentally do something to my channel and the YouTube's like automatically just shuts me down. I thought something about the crazy stuff. I always start thinking about the craziest thing, like what about YouTube noticing I keep on getting on here and I mess up certain things, and like, you know what, she's a scam, we're gonna delete her, like, I don't know, something crazy. And I'm like, but what about I try to change the email and all that, and it tries to shut my whole channel down. Like, before you do that, just make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna do some more research tonight and see, because I have to figure it out. You see, it says I have to the 3rd. It said I have 45 days, but now it's saying something else. So I'm like, what the hell? What happened in 45 days? It's only been like a week since I started like doing all my paperwork and all that. Like, now all of a sudden they send me that little message pops up yesterday talking about I gotta do it by the 3rd. And I'm like, how am I supposed to do this by the 3rd? It's already a week and I still can't talk to nobody. Because I've been on it. Until I got off work and I come home. I guess I got off work, came home. Started messing with it. I can't wait. I'm praying that I come on this live one day and be like, guys, I got it all together. I figured it out. I'm your next big YouTuber from Houston. My oldest son thinks I'm crazy. He really does think that I'm losing my mind. He gives me those eyes and he starts smiling like my mom is like legit, you know, losing her head. They just don't know I'm okay. He's the one that's losing it. What's that? I did want my baby. Oh my God. Over here. This is right here for Daddy. I forgot that you wanted them. Bless you, thank you. So it didn't lock? What do you mean so it didn't lock? What didn't lock?
Well, you know there's bugs over here for so right?
Maybe there's flies, I know. So I said don't open the door. Open my back door too. I mean, open my back door. But every time I open that door, come in and out, Daddy comes in and out, trying to get water, a fly comes in every time. Oh wow, those flies are like so annoying. Alright, I'm gonna get ready to throw all this chicken in there. See, I shredded all the chicken. You don't have to shred it. A lot of people don't shred it. You can cut it up, whatever, fry it. You can even, a lot of people, the way the people usually do it, they'll just cut it up while it's, you know, while you haven't, before you make it, cut it up in little cubes, and then you boil it, and that's how you eat it. But that's the way I was taught, and it is very, very easy, and like, I don't know. I'm gonna throw all this inside there. Alright guys, well I'm gonna get ready to let y'all go. I've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes. I really appreciate y'all staying this long with me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember that bell notification has to go on so every time I post a video, you'll be first be notified. And do not forget, it's always gonna be us, never them. Bye guys.